Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I found a real black mulberry tree. Shall I say what I didn't expect it at all? Well, I found it in the botanic garden of Cologne in Germany, and basically before the 21st century nobody planted black mulberry trees in Germany. Even if you had mulberry trees with black fruits, those were white mulberry trees, and there are white mulberry trees nearby. I guess this is probably a sucker of this one. This is an old white mulberry tree with purple fruits. Over there, let's go there. Well, here the white mulberry tree is also quite old. The main stem should be about a meter thick. The fruits of this specimen are not white, but purple. To be honest, not very tasty. To see such an old white mulberry tree in Germany is exciting, but nothing extraordinarily, because in the 17th, 18th and 19th century, here along the Rhine, there was a silkworm industry, and hundreds of thousands of mulberry trees were planted, all Morus alba, despite the fact that some of them had black and some had purple fruits and some had white fruits. Here are also a couple ornamental drooping mulberries. The fruits are deep purple or basically almost black, but this again is either the white mulberry Morus alba or a hybrid. They're a bit tastier. Also nothing unexpected. If I would find a young black mulberry tree around here in Cologne, that also wouldn't have been too unexpected, because it has been planted in Germany for the last couple years and decades. Basically before 2000, the German climate was usually considered too harsh for the black mulberry, but not for the white mulberry. But this thing here, this thing must be well over 100 years old. Well, the Botanic Garden of Cologne, the flora, was basically founded about 100 years ago, but before that there were already two kind of botanic gardens exhibitions that were merged. And I don't know, man, this thing is at least 100 years old, but since black mulberries grow slower than white mulberries, I would say it's even older. However, there is something crazy near Cologne. There is a medieval monastery, and there is supposed to be a mulberry that's 1,000 years old, and it's supposed to be a black mulberry. Basically an impossible thing. Even if it was introduced here in the Middle Ages, it wouldn't have survived the little ice age of the 17th and 18th century. And I wondered whether to go there. But now, since I found a 100-plus-year-old black mulberry tree here in Cologne, I think I should check out this miraculous 1,000-year-old subtropical mulberry near Cologne. You know, the black mulberry is a lot more subtropical than the white mulberry. The white mulberry can grow far into Russia and even into Canada, but the black mulberry is more or less as a subtropical thing. I've seen it as a fruit tree on Malta, a subtropical frost-free island, on the Canary Islands, subtropical frost-free islands, at least in the coastal regions. And here I'm seeing an ancient one which I didn't expect to see in Germany. I'm really thrilled. I think I should check out this 1,000-year-old supposedly black mulberry around here. What do you think, folks? Tell me. Until then, enjoy this nice big black mulberry. Yeah, it is the black mulberry. The leaves, although quite an interesting variety, I'm seeing already a couple times around here. Wait, before you click away. Today I also saw a young tree near Cologne, and the leaves were again not so sandpapery, and the buds were quite small for the black mulberry. I mean, it totally looks different from the white mulberry, but the signature buds are not the same as black mulberry trees I've seen in the subtropics and in southern Germany. Oh, I was so much in a rush that I forgot the fruits. It seems the fruits on this one are not ripe, but they totally look like Morus nigra and not Morus alba fruits. I thought some would be ripe, but this looks like... What is this, actually? There must have been a hailstorm here those days. No, this is another Morus alba. So yeah, the Morus albas are already ripe, but the Morus nigras are not ripe. However, those unripe fruits here, they totally look like Morus nigra. Very interesting. I think I should really go and check out the 1,000-year-old. What do you think, folks? Tell me. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and hopefully incredibly fruit-rich botanic garden of Cologne or Cologne. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.